Don't play with fire. Don't play with sin. Now, I want to share with us a story from my childhood. Part of the story anyway. The story is about Anansi's story. You know, in Jamaica we have a lot of Anansi stories. So I'll just be sharing a part of one with you. Now, in this particular story, Anansi was sleeping in a tree. He came out of the tree, and of course on the ground he saw this beautiful thing dancing, and of course he was captivated by the beauty of this thing. And he in the story he did not know what it was, but he loved it, and he loved the way it looked, and it impressed him a lot. And of course he wanted to take this thing home, and he expressed his desire to the thing. Of course the thing was fire, and when he told fire that I wanted to take you home, fire said, look, I don't have any feet, but what you can do is to place along the path from me to your home, you know, some dry grass, and that is how I can travel home with you. Of course, Anansi obeyed the instruction that fire gave him, and before long, fire was there traveling along onto Anansi's home. And friends, as he traveled along the path, fire grew bigger and bigger, and before Anansi knew it, of course, fire grew so big it was out of his control. He could not stop it, and fire consumed Anansi's home. And as the saying goes, that is why Anansi does not live in the house but live in treetop, because his house was burned down. But anyway, you know, we can always learn from these stories, and the spiritual lessons are these. Number one, to the ignorant, sin looks harmless, pleasurable, enjoyable. You know no better. Not knowing that sin, my friends, create the delusion of happiness, but ends in complete disaster and misery, even death. And number two, to the fool that takes it home, you know, the one who owns sin, makes no apology, even the fire kind of up in God's face with their fist kind of attitude. You know, watch it. Watch it, my friend. As fire consumed Anansi's home, so sin will consume you. Complete, total annihilation. So my friends, you know, the scripture says, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So my advice to you, and that comes to us on Proverbs 14 verse 12. So my advice, take heed. A way is already provided through Jesus, so don't allow the other ways to draw you away from the path and consume you. And don't be stubborn, but take heed. God bless. Hit the bell icon to view videos as soon as they are uploaded.